Welcome to the Lompoc Public Library. This is a view of the teen space from the lobby or the front doors when you enter the building. On our left is the main service point where you can drop off books or check them out. And on the right, we have a community display space and some self-checkout machines. Where the self-checkouts are also right in front of the children's space. So let's take a look over here. As you can see, that is the children's space. On the right, the teen space. And towards the back there are the new items, the holds, the adult fiction, the public access computers for the adults. Just to give you an idea of how the teen space is situated within the entire library. All right, let's head in. Oh, and tucked behind the self-checkouts is the youth desk, where there's usually somebody sitting to help people with reference or to check out or to make a new library card or to give out guest passes. Guest passes are a temporary library card that allows people to use the computers when they forgot their library card or new in town or don't, or just passing through. All right, so here is the entrance to the teen space. Right at the entrance is one of 3 signs letting you know that this is a teen zone, that it's teens only, and that means that only those in 7th to 12th grade may use this space. The teen zone is bordered by bookcases, so the teens are surrounded by their collections. Over here, right when you enter, is the new material section and also display space for teens to show their artwork or things that they've made in previous programs, like this little box painting and this rainbow. And depending on the programming, more of the shelves are utilized to display that artwork. Right at the beginning is a table with 2 chairs. And surrounding the low tables are book displays. And we have the 8 publicly accessible computers that only teens can use. It will not allow anyone with a child library card or an adult library card to use them. And across from the computers are this table that you can use while standing up or with these benches, these bar stools. And they also have outlets that allow for a USB connection. And there's this currently blank wall that people use to create displays or to hang artwork in gallery style. So the computers kind of separate this section. Then you have this middle zone with the table, and now we're going into the 3rd zone. I'm going to take a peek out the only window in this area to the patio that is available for the teens to use. And I'll show the door for that in a moment. And then here is the 3rd space with some displays and 2 tables, different sized tables, and then the chairs. The chairs are fairly light, so they get moved around quite a bit when the teens are using the space. They especially like to move these 3 chairs around so they could put their feet up. But it looks like facilities maintenance has moved them the way they like for now, since this building is currently closed to the public. One section I'd like to show are the board games that are just out for people to use, and the coloring station with coloring pencils and coloring pages. This is also another entrance into the space with the same matching sign. Staff had to put the signs up because adults would enter the library and come in, and they would just come and sit down here with these chairs because it's really comfy and the adults really like it. So we had to put up signs, tell them to go to their space. All right, and it's right outside. This was put in right after the library closed, so everyone's excited to see who uses these little spaces here. I'm going to show you one other area that teens like to hang out in. So against that wall are the doors to go out onto the patio, and then you have these 5 seats. Often when groups of teens come in together, they'll come over here to hang out. They'll move the furniture around and just get comfortable, and they'll do their homework and chat and stuff. So this is one of the places that the teens like to use. All right. So that concludes the physical space of the library. And now for some recommendations. One of the issues with this space is that younger kids always want to hang out here and adults always want to hang out here. So having a better staff presence to ensure that the space is actually used by teens would help. And this one, the no food. They eat food anyway. So maybe changing up the food policy and adding more trash cans and stuff would help with that. And also what is mentioned is updating some of the other policies, particularly around the computers, to update them to the reality of how teens are using the computers and how staff enforce the rules. Right now, they still have on there that it's 1 butt per chair and that 2 people can't share a computer, which is not how they use computers. Also has rules saying that they could have a younger sibling with them, but the younger sibling cannot stare at the screen. Well, if the younger sibling's with them, they're going to be sharing a screen. There's just certain things that cannot be enforced as well. Just showing some more of the teen space. All right. And now we're going to head on out. Thank you for watching this video.